Is it worth it? Aggressive and risky driving. According to the Indiana State Police, aggressive drivers are defined as those who operate a motor vehicle in a manner which endangers or is likely to endanger persons or property, are high-risk drivers, and are more likely to drink and drive, speed or drive unbelted, use their vehicle for an anonymity, allowing them to take out their frustrations, have high frustration levels, and their concern for other motorists is low. Disobey stop signs and traffic signals, follow too closely, weave in and out of traffic, pass on the right, make unsafe lane changes, flash their lights, and commit other dangerous driving violations that show little regard for the safety of others, seldom consider the consequences of their actions. The American Automobile Association describes aggressive driving as any unsafe driving behavior performed deliberately and with ill intention or disregard for safety can constitute aggressive driving. Examples of aggressive driving behaviors include speeding in heavy traffic, tailgating, cutting in front of another driver and then slowing down, running red lights, weaving in and out of traffic, changing lanes without signaling, blocking cars attempting to pass or change lanes, using headlights or brakes to punish other drivers. Indiana defines aggressive driving as a Class A misdemeanor. A person engages in aggressive driving if during one episode of continuous driving of a vehicle, the person does or commits at least 3 of the following a vehicle too closely, unsafe operation of a vehicle, overtaking another vehicle on the right by driving off the roadway, unsafe stopping or slowing a vehicle, unnecessary sounding of the horn, failure to yield, failure to obey a traffic control device, driving at an unsafe speed, repeatedly flashing the vehicle's headlights. A person who, with the intent to harass or intimidate a person in another vehicle, knowingly or intentionally engages in aggressive driving, commits aggressive driving, a Class A misdemeanor. Several factors have contributed to an overall rise in aggressive driving. Traffic congestion is one of the most frequently mentioned. Contributing factors to aggressive driving, such as speeding. Drivers may respond by using aggressive driving behaviors, including speeding, changing lanes frequently, or becoming angry at anyone who they believe is in their way. Running late, some people drive aggressively because they have too much to do and are running late for work, school, their next meeting, lesson, soccer game, or other appointments. Anonymity, a motor vehicle, shields the driver from the world. While the aggressive driving behavior is witnessed by others, the driver's identity remains unknown. Disregard for others and for the law, most motorists rarely drive aggressively, and some never do. For others, episodes of aggressive driving are frequent, and for a small proportion of motorists, it is their usual driving behavior. Occasional episodes of aggressive driving, such as speeding and changing lanes abruptly, might occur in response to specific situations, for instance, when the driver is late for an important appointment, but it is not the driver's normal behavior that in the past the observation is correct. If for no other reason, then there are more drivers driving more miles on the same roads than ever before. One of the most common aggressive driving actions is speeding and is usually associated with other driving behaviors. The National Highway Transportation Safety Administration, or NHTSA, states speeding endangers everyone on the road. In 2016, speeding killed 10,111 people, accounting for more than 27% of all traffic fatalities that year. Speeding is more than just breaking the law. It's endangering other motorists, pedestrians, and bicyclists, as well as the speeding driver. The consequences of speeding are far-ranging. Greater potential for loss of vehicle control, reduced effectiveness of occupant protection equipment, increased stopping distance after the driver perceives a danger, increased degree of crash severity, leading to more severe injuries, economic implications of a speed-related crash, and increased fuel consumption or cost. How do you deal with speeding and aggressive drivers? NHTSA offers the following tips. Speeding behavior and aggressive drivers may not only affect the speeder, it can also affect other drivers, pedestrians, and bicyclists. If you are in the left lane and someone wants to pass, move over and let them by. Give speeding drivers plenty of space. Speeding drivers may lose control of their vehicle more easily. Adjust your driving accordingly. Speeding is tied to aggressive driving. If a speeding driver is tailgating you or trying to engage you in risky driving, use judgment to safely steer your vehicle out of the way. Call the police if you believe a driver is following you or harassing you. Aggressive driving may lead to road rage. Wikipedia defines road rage as aggressive or angry behavior exhibited by a driver of a road vehicle, which includes rude and offensive gestures, verbal insults, physical threats, or dangerous driving methods targeted toward another driver or a pedestrian in an effort to intimidate or release frustration. Road rage can lead to altercations, assaults, and collisions that result in serious physical injuries or even death. It can be referred to as an extreme case of aggressive driving. The American Automobile Association suggests the following. To avoid road rage situations, manage your behavior, manage your responses. You will see other drivers doing things that are illegal, inconsiderate, and even incomprehensible. Don't respond personally. Most drivers are not thinking about their impact on you. They are just rushed, distracted, or upset. Follow the rules of the road, maintain adequate following distance, use turn signals, allow others to merge, use your high beams responsibly. Tap your horn if you must, but no long blast with accompanying hand gestures. Be considerate in parking lots. Park in one spot, not across multiple spaces. Be careful not to hit cars next to you with your door. Remaining calm and courteous behind the wheel lowers your risk of an unpleasant encounter with another driver and with law enforcement. Dealing with confrontation, and avoid eye contact with angry drivers. Don't respond to aggression with aggression. If you feel you are at risk, drive to a public place such as a police station, hospital, or fire station. When you park, allow room so you can pull out safely. If someone approaches you aggressively, use your horn to attract attention, but remain in your locked vehicle. If you are confronted, stay as calm and courteous as possible. If you feel threatened, call 911. Always remember, don't offend. Never cause another driver to change their speed or direction. That means not forcing another driver to use their brakes in response to something you have done. Be tolerant and forgiving. The other driver may just be having a really bad day. Assume that it is not personal. Do not respond. Avoid eye contact. Don't make gestures. Maintain space around your vehicle and contact 911 if needed. Expect other drivers to make mistakes. Assume other drivers' mistakes are not personal, and be polite and courteous, even if the other driver is not. Control your emotions. Smiles and courtesy can minimize feelings of hostility. Tell yourself to take a few breaths and say, "I won't let this get to me." Remember, driving is a cooperative venture, not a competitive sport. How will you respond? Also remember that you cannot control traffic, only your reaction to it. Do not make their problem your problem.